The second Adrian steps out the door, Zoo gives like a little squeak as a signal, and you can hear Flint, who's hiding under the tables, hardly bump his head.
Oh, Adrian, like, bends over on the table. You right there, buddy?
And you see him like struggling to grab the table with his nails to try and get up. Oh, hail Magus, the overlord of being born! And he shows you a spice cake you baked for your birthday.
Flint, you didn't have to.
I didn't, but I did. And you see he actually made a little illustration of your superhero persona on the top of the cake, but you do notice that one slice is missing.
I take it you were a little hungry?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta test the cake before you give it to one of your friends, but the funny thing is he actually didn't test the cake. You actually see a slice in the garbage can right next to you. And if you want, you can identify it and see what's on it.
Yeah, okay, I'll roll a perception on that.
Okay.
16?
Does that work?
What is it?
Okay, well, now that Zoo's given the signal, she scurries over to the trash can and starts eating a piece of cake that has a very poorly drawn picture of Olwen on it. Like he was too embarrassed that he had to throw it out.
Oh.
Zoo, eat faster! So, you want a piece?
He's staring at the the picture of Olwen. Yeah.
Not important. We got like a cake, man. Let's eat cake.
Yeah, I think I'm all right for a slice. And then he sits down across from. All right, there we go. Across from Flint.
Sorry, I didn't know if you liked spice cake. Spice is kind of my thing, so that's kind of what I know. I baked it with my fire breath. I hope it's okay.
It's all right.
So, what took you so long that I basically made the table my makeshift bed?
Nostalgia trip.
Owen sharing some secrets or anything important I should know about?
Almost chokes a little bit on the cake. No, nothing too important. Just wanted to, I don't know, a little bit of. Just wanted to confirm a little bit about my hang up with law enforcement. Told Owen this, but I did hire Acalon at one point, and the person I'm looking for, Apollyon, got to him first. That was my hang up. And I didn't know when I hired him that it was after his kid died.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hadn't been the same since. And he takes another bite of the cake. Yeah, from. It was, I don't know. I felt good to get out. There was some wine in there. You know, after talking it out, the wine actually tasted good for the first time in a while.
Well, it's more natural than having a big bottle of water, if you know what I mean.
No. You still have that? Like, that got passed down?
Yeah.
Get out. Like,
my dad has certain other ways of keeping me hydrated.
All right, well, curious. Is it regular water, or is it a variation? Like, do you do sparkling, or is there like what do you do?
It's complicated. I'll tell you the specifics one day.
All right. Actually, all right. Okay. If we get to Directian, I think there's a dice game. If I'm correct, I used to play this when I was a teenager in human years, I guess. It's a game called Spill Your Guts. I'll talk about it later when we get to directing. I want to play it.
You had me at spill.
He's looking down at the cake. You know what? We should probably find Sybil.
I'm back. What did I miss? He looks over at Owen. Sorry, Hoshimi. Mazel tov for the hangover.
I'm not drunk. It'll take more than this.
He shrugs. Wait, where's Owen?
She's doing some. I think she's cleaning up in the kitchen. She'll be on in a bit.
I see.
Wasn't she with you? Is she doing okay?
Looks over at the door. I hope so.
Okay, what happened?
You said they just talked a little bit and had a little wine. I hope she didn't fall or something.
No, nothing physical. No injuries.
I say,
We're
speaking of which, you never actually told us why it took you so long back in the other room.
He looks around. It's gonna have to be a bit more private to talk about it.
Shiloh nods.
You can go in the food cellar if you want. It's nice and quiet in there.
No,
Listen, listen, Adrian, we don't want to hear the details of your cavity search, okay?
It's
Territory again.
It's something more than that, but it needs to be. Something I need to know. It needs to be secure. Which is why, after we make our stop in Gatlas, we go straight to Directing Castle. It's the most secure place in Alatastica.
Wait, all of us? I thought we were going to be arriving separately.
We eventually will all meet up at Directing Castle.
Speaking of which,
actually, DM question. Can Hoshimi sniff on him, because since he was like real close to Hollyhock, I want to know if there'd be any lingering scent of someone else, someone unfamiliar.
Maybe the alcohol would mask the smell.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
That's a big fat nope.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Nope. You can only whatever auras were on him. They are currently masked by the alcohol.
Dang it.
crap.
You all right?
Oh, no, I'm fine. What did you... No, okay, Hoshimi looks over at the door. What did you say Olwen was doing?
Cleaning up, I think. To let
Oh, I'll go. I could probably help. I'll go in there. I could probably
let
help
me-
her.
No, Shylin, allow me.
Yeah, let Rena take care of this.
Sharon raises the knife.
Okay, Hoshimi goes to open the door. I think the chat said that she'd put a lock on it.
Well, she locked the door.
Sharon raises an eyebrow, but he doesn't.
Wait,
But he stays where he is.
The door is locked.
yeah. What the? Olwen?
I did.
You opened it, or?
I did.
Oh.
Coming.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I closed it to indicate that it was locked. Oh, there you go, Hoshimi. I
Camera?
locked the door for you.
Oh, I left the camera in there, my bad. Hold on. There it is.
Thank you.
Okay, there's no way Hoshi's missing the scent of alcohol. Were you drinking?
It's about 3/4 gone at the moment.
Were you drinking?
Just a bit. A lot. But yes, I was.
Show me that bottle.
Oh, it's mulled wine from 890.
Hoshimi takes it and sniffs it and smells how potent it is. Okay, you're drunk.
It.
You don't drink much to begin with, and something this strong, you're drunk.
Good. It'll start working soon then.
Alright, come with me. She gently grabs Olwen's arm and starts, like, pulling her along.
Please, no.
I'm not taking you to see Adrian. I'm taking you to a bed.
I'm not ready to leave yet. Please.
What happened?
I forgot my place. And I said some things I perhaps shouldn't have. So, I drank to forget.
Forgot
I think
your
I
place.
told you that before.
Yes, you did, which is why I was just going to take you to bed and thought it would be smarter to talk to you when you're sober.
I do forget things when I'm not sober. It makes it stop hurting. I don't remember what I was sad about in the morning. It's nice.
Okay, for a second, a look you've never seen on Hoshimi's face shows up. Like, it looks like sympathy, and then her face is back to its normal state.
Another thing that you've noticed is that she still actually has been doing the dishes as she's been drinking. So everything is like nicely stacked and washed and clean.
Good.
It's just she's a little bit of a mess now.
Good heavens, she really is a tiefling version of Pan. Owen, you're going to bed, and we're talking in the morning, because now there are multiple things I need to talk to you about.
Please don't care about me. I'll only get hurt.
You're worried about me getting hurt.
Please.
Do you remember what I do for a living? I'm deeper in the danger pool than the rest of you together.
That doesn't matter. You're still important. I don't want you to be hurt.
Hoshimi looks at Olwen, then she goes to the door and steps out of it. All of you, bed, now!
Okay, where are we sleeping?
I'm assuming there's barracks. Just out to bed now.
Flint actually stands up from his seat. No, not until I talk to Olwen.
Hold up. I can't believe these words are again coming out of my mouth, but if Hoshimi's being this serious about it, there may for once actually be a good reason. Hoshimi, if there's not a good reason for this, I will skin you tomorrow morning.
For one thing, stop calling me Hoshimi. That's not my name.
I don't care right now. You know my point. Flint, let's go. Gaius?
Sure.
Adrian's acting weird. Hoshimi's acting weird. Something's going on. Either I hear what's going on or I'm not moving.
Flint?
Okay.
I can drag.
Is Flint holding anything?
Well, Zoo has clearly jumped off his shoulder onto the table, understanding the tension. Flint's just standing there with his arms folded.
Okay, so, the end of Flint's jacket.
Did she set it on fire?
Yep.
Flint continues to stand. Flint continues to stand there with his arms folded. I get set on fire every day.
Okay, Charlott's gonna grab him by the collar and drag him.
Alright, strength check.
Oh my god, I just realized that was a 12.
Yep.
Athletics.
I get set on fire every day. So he's gonna do athletics now to try and get away from Shilohn's grab.
Yep, and I need to roll an athletics too, I'm guessing.
I got -2. This is probably not gonna work.
Well, let me just roll my.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It was only supposed to be on. It was wobbling on 6, and then somehow it landed on a 16.
Dang it!
Yep, so he's just gonna drag Flint out the room.
What's going on?
Bed
I hear
7.
shouting.
7, it's nest time. Please go to bed.
And take the gnome with you.
I'm not leaving! I'm not leaving! And then
Hand
he's-
over his mouth.
Why'd you do that?
Because, like I said, and again, I think I'm going to need to smack myself every time I say this. But for once, I think we should trust Hoshimi.
Flint stands on a nearby chair and actually gets up to eye level with him. What, you don't think I have the right to be angry too? Something is going on with 2 of my friends. I deserve to know.
Yes, but maybe wait till a better time, moron.
It's like, hey, Lex, shut up.
You mean a time when things could possibly get worse? Why would we want to wait for that?
Guys. He opens this door. Hallway.
Hallway?
By the way, where is Kai's? I don't see him in the room.
Yeah, I don't see him.
And it's like he moves over here. He's like, guys, hallway. He gestures you to
Right.
follow him.
Ooh. Fine, come on. I won't tell Hoshimi. I promise.
Coming. And Flint actually gives a small look at Adrian and kind of gives him a motion like, wait right there.
All right. So yeah. It's like Kaisa's putting his ear to the door. This is the room we could probably hear from over here.
Where are you listening from? Ping
Right
it.
here.
That's probably close enough that I need to roll a perception check.
Yeah. Oh, if I rolled a stealth check, would that help in hearing and staying quiet?
It's not quiet that you need to worry about with Hoshi.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
What?
That ain't gonna cut it, Chief. That's another 12.
Yes, the pungent smell of the kit. It's like the kitchen still smells like soup. Very pungent soup.
Okay. So, you're going to tell me exactly what's going on. What do you mean, forgot your place? And what do you mean, I'm important?
I'm just trouble. I'm not supposed to be happy.
She, like, pulls out her tail and starts swinging it back and forth.
I'm like this, you know? I had to become a police officer in order to not get hurt while helping people. I don't have to. People shouldn't get close to me or care. Because
Because
I'll
what?
just scare her too.
Because what? You're a
May-
tiefling? Because you were born a certain way?
My sister-in-law was abducted, and when she was pregnant with my niece, and they were about to teleport my niece out of her body because she was carrying a devil spawn, because she married my brother, and she makes him happy, and they cut up her face, and she almost died. So did my niece. The people who care about people like us get hurt. So, Adrian asked how I felt, and I told him. Then he said that he might be reciprocating, and I asked him not to. Because I said he shouldn't. Because he shouldn't. And that's just how it is. And
Idiots.
I don't want any of you hurt. No one hurt. No one here should be hurt. Because of me. I'm supposed to protect people.
Okay, with every word, Hoshimi is getting progressively angrier and angrier. Her hand twitches, like, for a split second you think she's about to slap you, but she holds herself back.
Olwen's not even really looking at Hoshimi. She's looking down at the floor and, like, twisting her tail weird ways, you know, like a kid fidgeting with their shoelaces or something.
Okay. Okay. Olwen? No, she lifts her chin up, and she deliberately lets her ears and tail show. You don't have this to hide. That's first of all. Second of all, who the F said you're not allowed to be happy because you're a tiefling? From the sound of it, you've been far more of an angel than someone like me has.
At least you can hide those. I didn't get any of my mother's magic, so I can't make glamours. I can't change how I look.
You
Did you know I
shouldn't.
I had to get sanctified in order to become a police officer.
I don't know or care. Look. You may not be able to hide what you are, but you at least don't have to. The issues of how other people look at you are not your fault. You are not responsible for the actions or thoughts of others. You... Olwen... Okay, I guess we're not going to get a better time to talk about this than now. Back when Sybil was having his little breakdown, I heard you sobbing about how useless you were to help him. He was in the middle of a personal crisis, and you were so down on yourself. You were so down on yourself at that point that all you could do was cry about what you could and couldn't do. That is how bad your insecurity is.
You're probably right. But I can only control what I can do.
Exactly, Olwen! So why is what everyone else thinks of you so important?
because they think that about me for a reason, and I'm usually the reason.
Okay, you know what? She grabs Olwen's jacket. It's time to pay up, detective.
Okay.
I'm officially taking you under my tutelage. And this is not a request. This is me calling in my favor. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm actually doing this to help you. You need to learn some self-respect.
Okay.
You need to learn some self-respect. You need to learn some dignity. You need to fix your security issues. And sure, I may not be the greatest teacher in the world, but at least I can be a teacher.
That might be nice.
Guess what that means, sweetheart? It means you can't it means you can't run away from me. You can't stay away from me to quote unquote protect me. You're going to have to learn that not everything is your responsibility. Because see, another thing you do is you hurt yourself for others. Like when you take night watches. How often do you fatigue yourself to look after everyone? When's the last time you got a proper night's sleep?
I don't remember.
I'm calling in my favor for you, starting now. And it is in action until I deem otherwise. Are we understood?
You may have to remind me about it in the morning, but okay.
Oh, trust me, I will.
I didn't say that you had to go away. I said that you had to stop caring.
Oh, it's
You
a
don't
little
have to go away.
little too late for that. You can't control if others care about you either. That's also not your responsibility. Now, get your drunk ass to bed.
Oshimi?
What?
I'm sorry, Miss Rena. I'm sorry.
For what?
That this is how you're calling in your favor? I'm sure I could have done something more for you.
Not in this level of security you couldn't have. Just go to bed.
Could you also tell Adrian I'm sorry?
For what?
You're gonna get mad if I say why.
I'm already mad.
Okay.
For...
For liking you.
Oh my gosh, is that what started all of this?
He asked me what I thought of him, and
Honey,
I
you
told
couldn't have
him,
been.
and
Honey, you couldn't have been more blatant about that if you used the prestidigitation spell to write glowing letters on the side of a wall.
Then why did he have to ask?
Because he's a man.
Preach, girl pod.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
shut it
but-
up.
I'm sorry, but all I was thinking is, Owen, even Shilan could tell, and he's an idiot.
Girl talk. Girl talk.
But I just think he's really. I like everybody here, but
Owen, stop apologizing for your feelings, for one. For two, for the third time, bed.
Okay. Where is it?
Let's go figure it out.
Okay.
Hoshimi
um,
mutters incessantly in her language, and you're
Oh.
guessing pretty hard that it's not kosher.
Oh, Brenna, can we visit Sybil in the morning?
I was already planning
I'm worried about him still.
I was already planning to.
Okay.
Okay, as she's walking out, now that she's out of the kitchen, you can run, but you can't hide your scents very quickly. Can I roll another perception?
Sure. Let's see if you're paying attention.
Let's see if your 12th streak okay, better.
That's better than 12.
It's better than 12, yes.
You smell people's scents, but you're unsure if that's the lingering scent of them being here or if they were listening in.
You're unsure how recent it is.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You're unsure how recent it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that's lucky rolls on y'all. Hoshi's already mad. That was gonna lead to some bad outcomes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hello, Shylin. Hello, Caius. Hello, Flint. Hello, Adrian. Hello, Seven.
No, she looks over at Adrian. She looks over at Adrian. The next time you see her drink, don't let her.
I can't get on the bed.
Adrian
Like,
can't hear
actually,
you.
in the game, Adrian, literally, I cannot move further.
No, same here.
I cannot.
Because you're on the bed.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was
You know what? Close enough. Who cares?
I can't get
Yeah,
on the
I was
bed
trying to
because you're already on the bed.
I was trying to get on the part with the pillow just to, you know.
Okay. Right. No. Shoot. I didn't want to go to the bed yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Hoshi's gonna peek outside and see if there's any way to let a certain someone in quickly.
You look around and you open these doors, and you do see some portholes that a certain someone could slip through.
Okay. She goes to the portholes and she makes a sort of soft fox noise out of it.
All right.
Since it's a fox noise, it's just an animal noise in the background. How convenient.
Yes, indeed. How convenient. All right. So, Kaya says, looks over towards Shylin. Hey, Lex.
Yeah.
What happened? Like while you were over there, like you're traveling with these people. Like, what's going on?
All right. Well, let's get one thing out of the way. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You screwed up with Wraith. But, given my recent record, you've screwed up about 3 times less than I have.
Boy, you're
Make
always
it
gonna beat me
four.
at something, don't you?
I suppose that's true. Give it time, though. You'll surpass me.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean it. In many ways, you already have. You are in Princess Abigail's royal guard, Well, I'm stuck beating up nobodies. Well, I am beating up nobodies in a gladiator arena. You're already doing more to help than I am. And
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well,
if we're
you're not
talking,
the not the one I need to you're not the one I need to convince.
oh, we're talking about that front, Gaius. You're in the blessed state of not being an absolute disgrace in their eyes.
Yeah, right. Okay. But that's not going to you and I both know that doesn't mean anything, right? The way the laws are. And being in Princess Abigail's adventuring party doesn't mean anything. What they okay, get this. They've been harping on me to put moves on her.
Oh?
Yeah.
A very wide grid is really awesome.
Oh no, not you two. Absolutely not.
Oh, you don't get how this whole brotherly love works. I'm supposed to encourage you in all your endeavors, even if those include, shall we say, spelunking.
I don't want to do it because of why they're asking me to do it.
Yeah, I get that. I'm still going to, believe me, I am still going to tease you constantly and without mercy, but I... Wait a minute, does that imply that there might be some genuine interest beyond that? Because you said, I don't want to do it because of why they're asking. You never said you didn't want to do it at all.
I don't know. I guess I just don't really think about her that way. I don't know. It's... I mean, she's fun, she's adventurous, but... I don't know. I guess she just doesn't do it for me?
Well, as you know, I am the absolute expert in love and romance. And now that we're out of Bizarro World, yeah, I'm gonna be no help.
She is... I don't know. I'm gonna have to break this to her. It's just... It's like
Just
we were
tell
all...
her.
No, we were all a good group of friends. I don't know how to tell her about Jenkins. Like... He was the best with the maps. You know, guy was really kind of a stickler for those. Thanks to that, we never got lost. It's like he annoyed the crap out of us, but the way we relied on him. Now it's just... Gonna have to tell Abigail, gonna have to talk to Jenkins's family. Not looking forward to that.
Who would? Kais, if you ever find someone in your position who would be looking forward to telling a family member that their loved one had died, please fire that person immediately.
Yeah, it's just... This is new, and I'm... He looks at you, and you see a little bit of... You see a couple tears forming in his eyes. Lex, I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm a little in over my... I think I'm in over my head here.
Kais? You wanted to know what's been happening with me?
Yeah.
And so Shylon tells him. He tells him about the city. He tells him about the mob. He tells him about trying to get Raquel away, only to be stabbed by a guard and just making everything worse for everyone because of his failures. About learning that the guard was indeed corrupt and Raquel wasn't guilty despite everyone's assumptions. He tells them about the Groot slaying, about their trip through the mountains, and everything else that's been going on. So, in terms of being in over your head, I hate to say this, but I think I can relate.
Wow. Thought I had he just starts giving this kind of dark little chuckle. Dang, Lex, you really gotta outdo me on everything, don't you?
Then outdo me. Look, you want to know how we're gonna deal with this? We're in over our heads, so we'll get better until this is easy. I do it all the time, and Caius, you are half me.
I'm glad none of our friends heard that, otherwise they'd have made a very bad joke there.
You mean none of your friends?
Yeah, we got some, had some people with some taste in the dark and macabre. Thanks for telling me. It's, guess it kind of makes things easier knowing that, you know, your problems aren't unique, you know?
That was the intent. Our problems may not be one of a kind, but we're two of a kind.
Alright. I'll try and figure... Hopefully I can get to sleep.
Oh.
He just kind of turns over.
And Caius, word of
Yeah.
advice.
Yeah.
Keep your eye out for a halfling by the name of Hollyhawk. And if you see him and get word of him, let me know about it as soon as possible. Do not engage.
Alright. I believe you. Alright.
I certainly hope so.
Alright.
Night, brother.
Good night, Lex.
It's Shylin.
Oh, sorry. You want me to call you that while they're here?
Not just then.
Alright, if you say so.
So yeah, Shylon's gonna lie down in his bed and try to go to sleep, which I'm pretty sure will go about as well as when I tried to sleep at a reasonable human time.
Yeah. So yeah, the Caius and Shylin just kind of head off to just kind of turn over. So is everyone gonna fall asleep? Everyone's gonna go to sleep?
Yeah, I don't really need to have a conversation with Flint. She was just reassuring him and telling him to go to bed.
Yeah, and Flint is just kind of
Yeah.
sitting there.
Yeah. All right, I put something into the chat. Everyone, please click. Everyone, please read it.
You do not have permission to view this macro.
View this macro sheet. Yeah, I got the same
Okay,
thing.
let me get this.
Do it again.
Trial and error.
All right,
Again, we can be patient.
try it again.
It's all good. It's all good. Here we go.
Remember,
Oh, cool.
I would
Ooh.
click on it if it keep going down, scrolling down, like hit missing.
All right.
Oh, that's much better.
That's
Yay.
cool.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that every evening.
I feel fine.
All right.
I
it is-
feel at peace.
All right. It is. All right. It is the next day. It is Torah Day, the 14th of Silenos. So basically, the equivalent of Thursday.
Olwen wakes up and starts panicking because she doesn't have her badge and her gun. So she quickly runs back to the kitchen.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Flint actually fell asleep at the table he was sitting at.
Oh. All right.
I'm so sorry, Isaiah. I'll never leave you again.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, satisfied that she has been reunited, she returns, looking like normal.
Morning, Owen. Oh,
Hey,
Shamey.
everybody.
Hoshimi glares at Shylin.
Yeah, Seven is still curled up around Adrian.
Okay, when you say curled up around him, define. Please define.
Imagine a really big cat, and you know how they're laying on their side and they look like a fruit roll-up?
Okay.
Now imagine that Adrian's in the middle of that.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Just wrapped up.
Okay, Hoshimi comes over and very roughly taps Adrian on top of the head.
Hmm?
Wake up!
And that woke Seven up.
All right.
7 Up.
No.
Okay.
All right. Adrian shifts underneath 7, and he jumps off the bunk bed there.
And he finds his collar grabbed by Hoshimi.
Oi!
Can we talk?
Sure.
Yank.
Okay.
As she angrily rocks across the room, she actually bumps Flint awake. Mm-hmm.
Oh, why
You have someone to talk to, too, Flint.
I'm gonna go look for Sybil, because I'm really worried that we haven't heard anything.
Wait, I'll go. She flops out of the bed.
Oh, sure, Seven, come on. Let's go find him.
She's like Kitty you know how Scoodaloo Sweetie Belle. It's Sweetie Belle. She's like, I'm so bored. That's how Seven's crawling right now because she's still waking up.
I love it.
Scoot, 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 scoot.
That is the real boot scoot right there.
That is the scoot.
I'm guessing we're gonna follow the two of them to go see Sybil. Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Okay, if I could get my
Alright.
token to move, please
Alright,
move
so
token.
okay, so do you want me to just move you all over there?
Yeah, take
That'd
the
be
camera.
nice.
Take the camera with them. So I'll talk to
Seven.
Adrian in chat.
Yeah.
Shylin is going to with the rest of the group as well.
Alright, cool.
Oh, okay. I don't know where we're going. Okay, just move us. Okay.
All right, so we shall start with Sybil. So Sybil, you wake up feeling very well rested physically, but mentally, I don't know.
So we gotta have to check on him.
I imagine that Sybil's actually been awake for a few hours at this point, and very quietly looking down at his hands while sitting on the bed. At this point, he is able to register that there are others in the room with him, so it's definitely better than it was the night before. But he looks so incredibly somber. And the very first person that he decides to acknowledge Olwen. I'm sorry. I should have recognized your willingness to help me.
It's okay.
I should have remembered how much you've been wanting to help me.
Olwen is just happy crying like right now, and she kneels down next to the bed and just hugs him. I don't think I need to do the will save.
No, you don't.
She's just squeezing him tightly. I'm just so happy you're okay. I mean, I know you're not fully okay yet, but at least you're, alive and you're okay and you're up. You wanted Hoshi's hair. Do you want one of mine? I'll give you hair. Do whatever you need.
I'm still trying to even understand why I wanted to add her hair. That out of everyone in our little band, that I would ask for a piece of her. I don't remember why I asked for it. I knew. I knew it was important.
Maybe it had something to do with those beings in your doll?
Sybil looks down at his hands again, and you can tell that there is a bit of trembling there in his hands still. He doesn't have anywhere near enough pieces. I can't hear them anymore. Trying. I've been trying all morning. I can't hear them.
She said that they escaped somewhere here in Optimar. So there may be a chance you get to hear them again. Oh, by the way, we're supposed to call her Rena while we're in the UAA.
Am I supposed to hear them again? Is that what I should do?
Is it what you want?
It is less about what I want and more about what I should do. What I wanted before, what I begged and pleaded before, was to have my fear taken away. And taken away for a very selfish reason. I don't know if I should have it taken away again. I don't know if it should be that I continue without being afraid anymore.
What's wrong with being afraid?
That's the very question I've been pondering. And I don't know if I have an answer. I don't know.
Sybil, you and Seven seem to be very in tune with perhaps what those entities are. Maybe when we find them, you can ask them. Maybe ask if they want to stay with you.
I can track them down.
And Sybil, none of us know if you should have them back or not either. We barely... Maybe I only speak for myself here, but we barely know you, let alone your own brand of magic. All we've got to go on, or we can go on, is your choice. And that ultimately does boil down to, what do you want to do? As to have them in you or have them out of you, we can't make that choice for you. We're nowhere near experts on what's right or wrong there.
What are we doing next?
As I understand it, plan still hasn't changed. We're proceeding to direct the end. When... I know it's not the right time to ask this now, but when you're feeling more up for it, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that would be alright.
In due time.
Thank you.
I don't think we should linger here.
Well, we may need to at least stay for at least one more day. They may have questions for you. We are in an Inquisitor outpost, and, I don't know if you have a license or not.
I'm not even sure what kind of magic I've been using.
Luckily you don't need to know what kind, just that you know it. So, that's at least something. And as long as you tell them your magic, it should be okay, I think. I don't know, I'm not magic, I don't know the processes very well. Actually, she looks around. No one in this room knows the process, because none of us are magic.
Nope.
Not me.
But if you get the license, then you'd be able to walk around Optimar and the rest of the UAA, and we can find your friends, and that way we won't get in trouble when we try and do so. Do you want breakfast?
I think I should, yes.
Okay. Are you feeling well enough to walk?
While slow, Sybil is able to get up on his feet and then just waits for Olwyn to lead the way.
buddy.
She is very, very, very happy that Sybil is okay.
Glenn gives him a little doctor's advice before he leaves. Make sure you stay close to her in case you get woozy. I don't want you to fall.
Seems fair enough.